Hi folks. Yeah, you just caught me here fiddling around doing different jobs, you know, as one does. I just threw this earlier on. I had the idea. I wanted to make a. I had this idea, like I wanted to make like a hip flask, you know, so like a roundish sort of pot that was flattened on one side that I could attach somehow to my belt or maybe around my neck. I don't know, to be honest, how practical it would really be, but just the idea I liked. I ended up, it was supposed to be only flat on one side, but then I couldn't resist taking one of the flat side of my paddles, and you can do that, take a round form, let it get sort of soft. I would describe it as soft leather hard, and then just tap it, you see, like this, out of shape, so to speak, and you'll find that that actually can be quite successful. Anyway, I may just finish fiddling with that for the moment. I may just put a little, I had the idea of a couple of little sort of like lugs on either side with a hole through, and I've got some sort of leather thong type material or shoelace material, maybe, I don't know. Yeah, I think it's shoelaces. It could then be used to attach it. Anyway, that was that little number I was fiddling with. What else can I show you? Oh, I know, I'll show you these guys. These are done with this guy, with this paddle. In the same way as I do the other ones, you know, with my hand on the inside, smacking it when it's wet, and then you carefully expand it. All right, and that can actually produce quite a, I think, quite a pleasing result, and an interesting design. You know, perhaps for glaze to run over, whether it be a Temuku, Celadon, or wood ash, you know. So just show you those guys. Let me show you. I can't remember if you watched me doing them or not. I'll have to be careful here. I'm not quite sure how much battery life I've got. Okay, yeah. A few more tea bowls here. Just that's done with a sushi type paddle. Don't know if the light is that. Excuse me. Don't know if the light is that good here. I'm losing my voice. That's not good, is it, when you're doing a clip? That was the round paddle, which I quite like, actually. You know, the circles. And then this was one, my friend Joey Wade's paddle on a tea bowl, which actually came out quite nice. I was pleased with that. Yep, so that's those guys. A few more items here to show you quickly. Just a little mustard pot, jam pot, small jam pot with a slightly impressed, basically a cylinder with a rolled rim and a one-piece thrown lid. Another example of a different form, not a tea bowl as such, but just a quite a nice bowl. I was quite pleased with that. In terms of the form, I thought was good. Nice balance. Foot just not too wide a foot, is it? But it just gives it nice lift, I think. Nice curves going on here and then flaring out, and then with this paddled, that paddled look. And then there's another one here. I don't know if you saw me do this, I can't honestly remember. But again, the same paddle, a different. Let's just show these side by side. Sort of both for me satisfying forms, you know, in their own way. Similar, but this one in my left hand has a different top, doesn't it? Whereas this one has got more of a flaring out top. That's got the different one. It's got a couple of little lines there, just to. So that's that. To show you quickly. Yep. And then what was I doing? What else was I doing? Oh yeah, I know. Over here. Follow me. Yeah, I was just in the process of finishing off these handles here. So that's that, and I've just got 4 more to do, but these ones I just banded over with some white slip before I put the handle on. So let's just put those handles on quickly. I'm going to move this over to here. I think that's the best position. Let's get them and do them rapidly. Where's my banding wheel gone? Oh, there it is. Okay. I'm quite sure what battery we've got left on this. Oh, it seems we're okay. Okay, so with these guys, we're going to thumb them off. Okay. Bring over the water pot. Quickly scratch there where the handle is going to attach onto the banding wheel. Helps to, if you're putting on handles, work off a banding wheel. Okay, take your handle, use your knuckle of your thumb, make it broad, and now offer it up there to the scored area. Keep your finger behind. Okay, just give it a gentle but firm push, and now with the finger on the underside, okay, and now with the thumb over the top like that. Okay. Dip them in the water, give them 3 or 4 pulls, 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, now we're going to use thumbnail, score down the back twice, and that's going to just put a ridge down the back of the handle. Okay, take it to the vertical. Take it to the vertical. All right, handles a little lift there, like that. So be a bit careful here where the white slip is. I don't want to smear it around too much and cover up the white slip just there. Okay, wipe your finger once over that there to take away the shine, the watery shine, which means it's going to be slippery and it's not going to be tacky to your touch, and you want it tacky to be able to smear that clay. Okay. And there he is. Now that'll be either I'll use a tool to cut through this white slip, kind of sgraffito fashion, to the clay underneath, and then it'll have a clear glaze over the top. Or we will just put a clear glaze over the top, and then I will do an iron oxide decoration on top of that. Okay, so that goes over here, and I put the rounder, use an old yogurt container like that, which is tapered, and that will fit in there nicely. Just give it a little gentle pressure, and just to round it, just in case it gone slightly out of round, which can happen. Okay, I thumbed that one off already. Okay, so score, don't add slip. Okay, that's a good secret. Don't add slip. Make the slip with your fingernail and water right there on the side of the pot. Take the handle, use your knuckle. Push that up there. Okay. And now use your thumb on the top like that. So you do it. Dip him in the water. Dip your hand in the water and the handle. Okay. Now give him 3 or 4 pulls. This is to refresh the handle. Make him look nice and alive, and you know. 2 score marks. Okay, now holding him by the end, that's very important, and bring him back up to the vertical. You see, like that. And let him come down. Give him a little lift there. Okay. Just run your thumb over the top like that. Make sure the joint is good there. The shine, wipe your finger on your overall, your apron, and just pull it over there like that once. That's all you need to do. Now, with your thumb, just like that and like that. And there he is. Now, because I got white slip on here, you see I've been working it, and any little bits of clay now are going to are showing up. You see, on top of the white slip. So just got to be a bit careful there, not to make it look too messy. Okay, do that. Make it round on the board. And the next one, please. Yeah. How are we doing for battery life? Are we in the picture? Yeah, we are. Yeah, so I used the white slip that you see there in that bucket, and I used in this case, a broad brush, one of these cheapy ones. Okay, and if you want to, you can take a pair of scissors here, just slightly cut these bristles on the end, all right, to make them a little bit holy, if you know what I mean. So that when you apply the slip on the banding wheel with this going around, it kind of, the idea is that we have this streakiness, you see. We want that. Okay, where are we? Let's see. Scratch. Dee. Knuckle. Broaden the end, you see, neat. Sorry, you're out of the picture, aren't you? Do beg your pardon. Yeah, you need to make this wider here, the point of attachment, you see. That's why we do that. Now, just offer that up, push it in, work off the banding wheel. Now with the thumb, like that. Now in the water, once, twice, 3 times or so, and now rake your fingernail. If you've got a fingernail, a bit of a fingernail. If you haven't, grow one. Yeah. And bring him round and drop him down. All right, make sure he's straight. Okay, now carefully here at the top, just secure that with the thumb once over. Take this finger and just lift him there. All right. By doing that little lift there, makes him a little bit wider at the top, so he's a little bit nicer to get hold of. Have to think of these things. You've got to make combine function with beauty. See? Where he's wet here, just pull a finger over once, and then now just smear away like that. And with this tail, off. Off with him. Off with him. Oh, he's got a little dent there. Got a little dent from somewhere. Okay. Do that like that. I'm just showing you this here, but when they're all on the board together, you can just go down the line. See, boom, 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 boom. And one more. And that'll be it. Okay. Scratch. Dee 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 dee. Knuckle. Broaden the end. Point of attachment. Take him, offer him up on the banding wheel. Always keep him on the banding wheel. Okay. Make life easier. Now you with this thumb. See that like that? Across the top. In the water. 3 or 4 pulls to freshen him up. Fingernail down the back. Whoa, like that. In there. There he is. There he goes. Now lift him up. Ooh. One finger over the top like that. Yeah. Okay. Where is shiny? Yeah. Yeah, I'm here doing a clip. Okay, and then push him like that, and then easy peasy. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Alright, so okay, eyeball him, you see. Look at him from this side angle. Look at him from the top side like that. All right, and look at him from this side underneath. Yeah, see where I've put this white slip, where I've had to attach the handle. I can see a little bit of the smearing of the clay over there. But, well, oh look, more fingerprints here, you see. I have to be careful to work. I'm not used to doing these, you see, really with this white slip, so that's all right. We'll put some iron oxide over that and nobody will know any different. Okay. Hey folks, thanks for joining us. A few things there, just showing you what is going on. And yeah, one more thing. I know I've mentioned this many times. When you're handling, okay, when you turn the ones on the end of the board, turn the handle inwards, okay. So you point the handles in, then take a piece of plastic and just lay it over the top like that, okay, and let the moisture between the handle and the body equalize out. All right, and then you won't get cracking. Cracking good show, what? Hey, thanks a lot for joining us, and please go to my website simonleachpottery.com. We have workshop spaces available still if anybody's interested in June, July, August, September, October and November. I mean, some of those places are filling up, but there are still places there. So if you're thinking about coming along, give us a shout, write to me, call me up. Phone number's on the website. And see if there's any vacant availability for that date that you want, whenever it is. We do ship items internationally. Some things about the Etsy shop which are a little bit sometimes not so good, perhaps. I don't know why it always seems to say, you know, only ships within the US. I can't seem to why that is. I don't know. But we do ship to Canada, to Europe, wherever. So if there's a pot or a tool or something you want, then write to me and I will give you a quote, shipping quote. Okay. Moving on, Leach treadle wheels. Yeah, I am in the process of getting another batch made. So if you're interested in a Leach treadle wheel, quickly get in touch with me. Then we can get this batch made. I need about another 1 or 2 people. Thank you for joining me, folks. As always, keep practicing. And I will see you in the next clip. And hopefully we're going to get that kiln packed, aren't we? I could have done that today, but instead I decided I was going to be in the studio today because it's been a lousy day and raining and wet and horrible, and I didn't fancy going out there. Such is life. Okay, folks, bye for now.